mitiasi, and what don't say of the war. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adom.
This is GN Radio UK.
Adomo nyame, Adom. Eya Adom tina mitiasi, eya Adom tina mewo. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Adom.
Say Yankopon Adom and Mammy knew me no ya that's so at Tinquim. I don't pay my memo achina memo aqua baby biara will be
has given me a song, turn my morning into dancing.
Did you say oh a pass the unimuno?
You have changed my story.
And a Abinelle and a Monday.
You turn
says the lamb that's so edda.
sing. It is you and just
Yeah, and a Monday. And a meme that
could not have made it without you.
and it's baby I will be around me then check and see at the amount.
Could not have sailed through without you.
Said you win him and a 7th of February 2022. Yeah, that on Yankopon Adom I say a one casana dom and a day so yet I say. Now I said you him no Mondays edra na to say what's a Monday penalty a Abinelle. Now who say Abinelle Solicitors eba wa kwan so eye Monday bia enintine ene dey so ya ba aye baba besum wo e wo dwumadie so legal hour dwumadie na edru so se de onim no Mondays bia ensem aya na efa eba migration ho a eno no Abinelle fo agesi ho se Mondays biara no omo beba wa kwan so na omo be yi wonsem anu nyina edi amount se wa ba ene tamukutu na said you win no crofo mo de wo nsem abreye no eno ene ebebisa lawyer ama lawyer ayi ano na ebre ema ye ho kwan ma wo a wo hwe ye sabre na wo tie ye sabre so wo betimi eso de question aba ama eye lawyer ayi ano ama wo na eno no me na nso time a wo betimi abemu na wo de question aba ama lawyer ayi ano ede ama wo ba sabre de eye wo mo first come first serve omo ede omo de abreye no eno ne eba be yi ano ede ama omo ama lawyer esusu ebiebie ne mani so de a kire wo mo me na nso time a wo hwe me sabre na wo tie me sabre so de wo de ede aba ede ama ye eno ntino pe a cup of tea bi na coffee and I say hot chocolate bi si unchen na wo sipping kakra na utie eye nsem no se eba na se efa ho anene na te se what twa di kra se mfa ho so de anene na wafre ede unsem aba ma lawyer yi ano ede ama yen studio lines no as said you wonim no ensesa sa na tie 0203735820 and 0203286018 WhatsApp 0778793998 and no and as obetimi akoye website www.gnradiouk.com e hoso so obetimi atie nka afro ye streaming live Facebook streaming live e wo YouTube join ye baby na ene dwumadie enye kama o hwe your Facebook obaso a o like na wa share ede amaye na ofoforo so etie bi sabre men sabre mi eye lawyer achepa ye mame em say happy sim happy na me hu no Amy, good morning.
Good morning, Mama Len, Patrick is saying.
Yes, so I don't know, so
yeah, me I don't know.
Say make us happy year because me
You know what? Happy New Year, many happy returns.
Pepe. Na Amy, me born you never miss na wo to be den one on in the mood and dem say what there be. I say to me bomb dey na me charge me ba. Who to be Okay, lawyer. Mr. Wa, obechi entie for now we introduce un kakra bi a mo bi na the first time obi hwe wo na ehun de ekoso Mr. Wa.
All right, since you're here for me, Chiamonina, Mutemi, and a pay, your friend me Amy Dente, me a lawyer near me was Stratford in East London. Me Abinelle Solicitors, Juma, immigration, ye, sign family law, account into any issue surrounding these areas. I say we'll contact you because we will be, the help that you need. Wow, so yeah, not afraid.
Sa pepepe na etie eno na eye lawyer emi ede ato adwa ede amaye no ntino se wo hwehwe lawyer kira kwan a ni nyina no yeti dwumedie wo hwe ye wo eye Facebook omo contact details no wo eye screen ni so betimi afa ede free ho me ankasa so mebo ede achro abra egusu a ye kasa yen semre lawyer se de wonim no nkrofo ede one questions abre answer na mintimi hu say answer na ye be call questions no obi bia person all the share my na say yen share with the questions no it's up to you.
Pacho, I think before let's share no there was something that happened just last week, a Supreme Court decision bianca me pesemene etie for kahunsem because it affected enya. I thought it's a good time. Say you sa adena.
Okay. Emi Miss Rani fatu jama ye na ye the ekoso.
All right. The case of R.A. Minor, it's a Supreme Court case. Last year I think case be by can say registration of British citizens in Kola, for example, in Kola, we did 10 years. First British passport through registration process. We can't say court. We can't say £1,012. Charge no. It's unlawful because a BBA citizenship no. It's BBA as a child. It would be in the best interest of the child. So BBA citizenship no. Or the baby who buy into home office fees. I about the day no. Try say decide Tunein. Now I come which will mean they say a bear free. Okay. But recently, just last week, they start case by and case no the kind say Parliament ama government who point say na share prices concerning home office fees for registration. They are at their own discretion to decide. Say the charges no be. It is entirely up to the government. It is entirely up to the government to make that decision. Into any unlawful. Say home office no. Be charges price about the ding. It is not illegal or anything. Of course, that allows there to be quite a significant change because at first, no, although say I'm back and random no home office can say okay, and tissue, and I say no free no. Now there was a little bit of hope. Say omobe CSM obia complaining about extortionate fees no. But it looks like with the Supreme Court decision, the way in which it is going, is the government's right to choose how much fees should be charged. Internationally, we are still a little bit away from the day to be exempt, we free. We are still far. So it means we still have to continue to pay 1,012. Say you will buy over 10. You per se register no 1,012. As at today, we need to continue to pay it, and it's not looking like and just a home office system wondering, which in some cases could be unlikely because that is an update I thought coming from Brett TF4.
Thank you so much. Wait me for 4 questions.
Yes, please.
All right. You share a year we say me kind of bro from me after we na me dia buy ya kase when me say who yi na nsem na no so ama na wo betimi explain wo betimi di twi ni bro from so afrem e de ama wo if possible why we also I'm a Ghanaian citizen and I am currently studying legal practice course in London. I was issued with a student visa. However, with 6 months left to complete my course, I'm starting to get a few job offers. Into the questions now are all baby sawa hase. Said you know to you Ghana ni and I say what hase ya o siade. na this year ni mu no said the nyina ni mu sua legal practice course na all ye wa ha sei na this year ni mu no na all ka say aka 6 months ama na yi no ewu na se say no wanya job offer eno na opese obusebisa ehun question na the first question na opese ohun eno no me pese oboa na ye itimi yi na nsem na no ma no say how do I regularize my stay in the UK before my current leave expires on light of the job offers I have received. Internet said ba ko ne question ba ko no minim se opese obeyi ano mako de ama na yenhwe we na se opese mi nkenkan ni nyina amfa ma so even
I think say anka yetimi yi ano ba
me pacho you and any enfa first one no say the nyina anim say we student awaba aka ni 6 months ama ni visa no ewu na eso wanya job offer so opese ohun say kwan be na obefa so a obetimi atena krom ha sei abra ni visa na ewu na say wo say nya adwuma so ehun ekwan asenkofo fa na adwuma no kwan be na obefa so obetimi atena krom ha sei.
Okay, okay, inti omude emra foforo aba your friend or appendix graduate.
Okay.
Inti na chite anipa bia why is there specific courses anyway, but anipa bia wa backroom ha why undergraduate, why postgraduate, and certain professional courses or even a PhD or to me apply for graduate visa providing say on meeting rules no.
Okay.
And there are certain requirements that ansana ube apply for that visa now you have to meet. To me meet sa requirements ni nya ewa emra no no. It would mean say ube to me atwa will leave no so.
Okay.
Indeed, to start off with is quite wide, but to start off with no some of the requirements would firstly start with the validity.
Right.
Then you look at things like the suitability, and then the last being eligibility. I think so if we start with validity now, it would be a very good place to start. First and foremost, Mama Lynn, so who apply for a graduate visa now, what do you need to do? Validity requirements, like I said, you would need to, first of all, pay any fee associated with SAR application.
Okay.
And they said graduate fee is £700, if I'm not mistaken. And you also have to pay the immigration health surcharge as well.
Wow.
Okay.
And then
Right. Yes, the immigration health surcharge. And then I have friend NHS fee. And you're dealing kasa, but yeah, nipa to me related to it to the NHS because who triaska said, so we use the NHS now. Saskano na be kabao. Inti safi na esa utriaka. After that, esa ubon sano. Say a compound sana. Esa will take your biometric information with the Home Office. Inti the fact said waba kromha or mama or student visa ubano or more your fingerprint. It does not mean say be apply for graduate visa no unsan your fingerprint view. Esa we yedika ho kama. On top of that, and yes, Ghana passport, ebia ewu edaho, and I say bear 1 month left, baby. And so the process can take its time. Into a valid passport, we are Ghana near, we make sure say our passport is valid. Say I expire, pacho, Mama Lynn.
Met me beside BB or Honomono about passports needed. Like if I say I come 1 month, I'm our passport I also renew. And also I know Uber train no renew and send why application now say as I say we application and now whilst you are doing it now I renewal and how does it work?
I think with the I would always advise that although say you have a month left until it expires, no matter say a renewed passport because who name a rare a better take and son on a decision. If you're not application and yes, they will deal with it.
Okay.
When it's up at a later date, no one says it's expired. It's not prudent, and yet it's a mark case no possible. So I would always advise say a renewal. Ghana High Commission, I renew passport. Come on. Now for sure. Say you have the specified time. I will need it to make the valid application.
Right. Okay, na so unyina munya bibi anyina so mfa refuse application no.
That's
okay.
right.
Yeah, better was say. Emi enko ne question no so. Second one no or say what if I don't have any job offer? And I say what if I don't have any job offers? I simply wish to stay in the UK to think about my next move. Hence, you know, no person who say when your job offer be honest still an over say what na has say dey no be.
Right. So in your job offer, the beauty, the IFE was our graduate visa no or graduate visa who bet me apply and say almost the points, there's a part of the eligibility requirements, no almost the points at all. So when you have to have a total of 70 points. Right. So 70 points, no, what is made up of say one successful completion requirement. It's not just say what about Chrome ha what be starting with postgraduate and now course be in fact it be a what fairly bebre coursework no unko class but then upe say uji graduate visa
One school, but so be pesca.
Yes. So we text na unko school na. There's no way a graduate visa no ube qualify. Almost say a successful completion. A say udipa area come on na inya where you coursework, where you examinations, almost the certificate no aye den asha unsa say. And I say school no to me draw letter to certify say of course no why then why these are the things that the Home Office will want to see. Na umunia jese omude adeno graduate visa no be mount. Yes, there's also BBI friend of qualification requirement. It is a ubaha say ube short course be right. Short course I take it by 1 month, and the qualification is not under this requirement. This the type of examples that we have to look at. This person in particular, no, or no BBI friend or legal practice course. Na say or share their amane abeye lawyer ni or law school. But apart from law school, no, there are a few other courses. There are things like the conversion course. Yes. So lawyer no bet me ama perfect. And that's it.
Okay.
Apart from even course or it's not just that course. So Uba Chrome has said Uba undergraduate degree and also ye jina kama. Uba said Uba postgraduate, Uba master's MBA in business cry and also acquiring the whole. Any postgraduate course or undergraduate course and specific professional courses via ewoho. So study under any of these headings then you meet the qualification requirements, which is very important. Now I meet it, come on. Then we can take the next step. The next steps to say study in the UK requirement. Into someone can say study in the UK. No, they're saying that the degree or the postgraduate course are now Anna why what you see. So these are the requirements they would look at. These are some of the requirements that they would look at. So not just say when you're 70 points. When you're 70 points and not just say you are getting there. You're going to get the necessary visa.
You answer questions no so do I have to specifically have purpose for staying in the UK? Please explain to me how am I eligible? Necessary. The honest so has so person who say ese wonya bibi ejina so ansa no wetimi atena UK ha na no person who say kwan be no betimi afa so a e betimi accept na agina to mu.
Okay. Well, so who was our coin pastor say when you're Juma? Wow, then Yamia that's brilliant. Maybe now why undergraduate degree, I feel you're postgraduate. And also that's a blessing, right? However, as I said, the beauty, there you finish, say, so who call for graduate visa now. What is beautiful about it, and say you don't necessarily have to have a job. and chese ese wonya adwuma poten a wo ye ansa na wo de be ma wo and che bibia so say ese wo to me postgraduate answer. It gives you that flexibility and ma wo kwan say wo krom ha no onyan decide ye unim say yes wo pese wo tina krom ha but onya adwuma where you university where you postgraduate sometimes we school and yet a whole na when adwuma sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It takes some reflection. Ebia who dream there who person we ye come amount and a sad graduate route no and ma who coin say you would have that flexibility. Yes, say ebia who school na wako tete because when him say we visa no ewu unso a unya adwuma unso a unya adofo bia one ne betina when the amount grace period grace international say for a period of, for example, 2 years, no, you have the chance to decide. Say one, ubeye juma, and two, ube chia, ube twa additional, ube twa so aye bibi for. You understand? It's just so beautiful. So what like modern was school nah what being unim say way that we nim. Wait that we name say that is right. That is right, Mama Lynn. And it's very helpful. Oh, Mama Lynn. We are sharp brains. The only problem.
Next one is I have been told by a friend that I must apply before my student visa expires. Please explain. What if the unforeseen happens and my visa expires? What can I do about this? And you know, honestly, your person say, oh, no. Now,
right.
So what when I see or see on a down for catcher and say, otimi bomodin say obe apply answer na visa no ewu ni student visa no ewu ntino so bibi so apply kransa mo on train my visa no ewu na no person o ti ase because okay o person say bibi foforo kra tum ebe bom na ne visa no ekowu a e de na obeye.
All right. I know dear. Of course, so you're very careful who apply for visa. You have to make sure say you apply on time.
Right.
So quite the home dear because as part of the suitability requirements, no, you are not supposed to be in the UK. And yes, sir, Uber try UK ha what overstay.
You say visa ni be wo no apply the obey kransan ne be wo no
very
apply answer. So person to school ni so apply answer ne be wo meant na o mani wo dia na say wase.
That's right.
Okay.
Very, very good. Into say time wait ebi aka say 4 or 5 months left. Now me shishe ways and means me prepare me say sa application no me the suitability requirements they say omo pe bia waba chrome ha wa overstay omo sam pe obi nso waba chrome ha wa committee of friends for example or na say ebia on committee of friends cry say baby ni leave immigration achino omodia no akọ immigration detention center nipa sano although say now we a student previously no so what overstay and I say ya chill ye de omo call maybe immigration detention and you have to apply for, or maybe what apply for bail omo release o sa nipa na omo mpe say omo be apply under this route. So there are so many different things that they will consider for suitability. Yes, what about Chroma who committed chrono bebre na base who pe graduate route now what jinaso dindin da who koje debi no dear
because papa.
So they want the right standing individuals obia odimraso. That is correct. That is correct. Sometimes, Mama Lynn, the unforeseen can happen. Ebia at the time, we apply. Na we yari ding coronavirus. Sometimes, right? Me coronavirus. It could be any other illness. For example, enodie. omobema ho kwan maybe at least
this was the situation
that's
okay, right.
Wonderful. So but what they do is they've set it, with the immigration rules, no almost set it in a particular way. Say it should be at least no more than 14 days, within 14 days of your leave expiring. It is a will leave be expired by, let's say, the first, by the 14th of February. Yes. Then within this time, no, you should be looking to apply. No, not even that. Sorry, I should say it in this way. So will leave I expire on the 31st of January. You have by the 14th of February, say, what they will adiano barbetum, to me in Franco Tumusa, say, oh, me bar for graduate leave. As you said, no, Mama Lynn, you have to explain to them the reasons out of beyond your control. It's a good reason beyond your control. Yare kahon. Yare of a dependent, ebia woba, and now kunso kahon. Ebetimia ye say ebia wo legal rep krana ono krana yare. As I said, the pandemic there. Obia to me yare bi. Enti bibia to me see. Enti if you are able to provide them with that reason, and yes, who can kwansua, esa wo the evidence, I can say medical report. For example, if say yare abamono medical report, I just say papa says anipano no yare pa. Enti want to be anye and no the home office. Omo discretion omo betimi adia consider our application. So that is there.
Okay.
Yes.
Meda wase pa ebusunya wasubuso awuti e legal hour ye ne Abinelle Solicitors na twetwe nkomo migration sensem nyina aha na ade beba ama ye yi ano nyina ede ama wonti anopai dwuma ye di ani enkrofo nsem a omo ede abre ye na ye yi ano ede ama wo mo lawyer wa ha say a wo chechire nsemu ede ama ye enu ntino wo ho na wutie wo hwe ye afa bi atu eye okotodwem ebia na nsem a ye bisa na mfa ho wo de e fa ho no betimi afre ye say ye no esi wo nkrofo nsem a ye bisa na anase ye kasa ya no ye betimi afa wo call no so ede ama na numbers a ye use wo studio ha say na eye 3 o frɛ baako na wanya frɛ the other one no wanya no afrɛ the other one kosi sɛ won sabe kan ya me afa wo call na ma ye yi won nsɛm na no edi ama enu ntini me the numbers ni tudwa na ubetimi afrɛ na wo so yi won nsɛm na no anase wo Facebook ase de ebi ma ye no ubetimi do question na to ho me ready ama lawyer Emi eyi ano edi ama ye nyina fefefe enu ntino studio lines ni 0203-735-8820 anase 0203-286-0185 anase frɛ WhatsApp se no ebeye quick ama wa ubetimi ama me voice note ubetimi ama me text message ubetimi afrɛ ni nyina meje so de ama frɛ me 0778-793-9958 wo frɛ me esi ehonom na ye beje so ama lawyer Emi eyi nsɛm na no fefefe edi ama na ye koye ni ma na ensem a yenua no edi abre ye no na ye brobro so eno ntino temukutu ba so betimi afre na wodo question aba na emi minim se wa cheche ni memu minim se requirements ni bia obobo so ba obusa se what are the requirements into person wutimi bomodin I explain kakra edi emaye.
Oh, no problem at all. Into requirements need it's in 3 sections.
Right.
1, the validity requirement, and then I can't say so £700 home office fee and the immigration health surcharge. So Sako bone sabium, despite say why no, you have to do it again. You need a valid Ghanaian passport or other travel document.
Okay.
And you must be in the UK. Apart from that, so you have to look at the applicant must have or have last had permission as a student into Uber as a tourist. To me apply for this one.
Wow.
Is if your last leave you were a student, then you are entitled to apply on this one as well. And so Uber on a doctorate, a PhD, Uber through that route, and they've given you a previous extension before or some sort of extension as a graduate, and no. So apply for this one. And then importantly, Mama Lynn won't say sometimes Uba Kromha, Ghana, Ghana Niba, Uba Kromhano, by the grace of God, not the Ghana government, no, Omuna, omo sponsor will say yes, but from her na be your masters. Ebia now we a teacher, for example, at maybe University of Ghana, you're a teacher, and they've given you the permission. Say, okay, be your PhD. Ubeba back, bium. You saw back. I be serve government no. Into omwana omutia bibiaka, omutia fees ka bibia. Say sadia, and you've been given a scholarship or sponsored by the government. You need for either fees or living costs in the UK, international visa, ube Chiama University. And now say, the Udibe Chiawo Dainka, and now say, we be no. Then you would have to, for example, you'd have to get a letter. You have to get a letter from the government or the sponsorship agency, almost sponsor. You have to get a letter from them to say they are happy for you to continue on the graduate route. Otherwise, that's in so mum from okay.
Yo, Abusia was so with legal hour, Abinelle Solicitors, and education and commercial brand at 36 minutes past 10. You may be sorry, so 11. And until so, question be me pacho a wo de beba entem me pese wo de beba late na afi ma anya wo be ka chem se mitri mo de me pese me no bia benya asema no pay enti no me sro so wo question a wa denche na de aba na ye ano e de ama fefe me sro ye nua ma mo share on Facebook wo ba wo like here e be boa pa se de be ya lawyer be hu se e bra wa say a wa ba age time a woni edidi nkomwe money eso enu nti da ne da wo be ba no wa ba be sumi enti wo ba no wa like ya me na hu se woni je Juma wo die hunti like net me share so ma ofufro so entimi entie bi na won hwe bi so entimi sra wa me read your question on Facebook anyanto bo ase ma me read you bia ede amano lawyer ye koye ni ma we o se opese ohun my wife and 4-year-old daughter accompanied me as a dependent. I want to ask whether they would be able to apply under these routes, and I say what are requirements involved. Until no person who say na you run about where the for wait me our more a dependent on so on bet me apply was a route we so na.
Yes, the hearing in the back can also apply, but again they would need to meet the same requirements as in the validity, suitability, and eligibility.
Right.
Okay, let's start off with the partner. The partner also cannot be here, as a dependent or overstay, for example. Until say our partner, or yeri, or civil partner, whatever it may be, so making sure say ansana ni leave no ebe wuno. Watimi aye ye apply for the extension under the graduate route as a dependent before saying leave them. Okay. Apart from that, the eligibility requirement is a bit different. Because say eligibility requirements for the applicants so when you're 70 points and sana they'll give it to you. They look at things like successful completion of the course and they look at the fact say you've studied in the UK. And all these requirements. However, as a partner, it's different. They don't look at your course because that is not the reason why I Uba Krumha. Uba say, Ude what dofo Baba Krumha because say always study or UK ha. Into what they would want to see and say the relationship between you and your partner, it is genuine and subsisting. Into any BB say, Ebia, you've got a partner. Maba krumha, maba fe, you are in love, everything is going well. But then midway, like I said, there be problem I be see where in time intermediate me family baby, once you are for baby.
Yeah.
Now a banasa will apply as a dependent partner. Omunji. Omu pebi bia HSA would you partner now bano. Still a relationship no emoye come emoye you are still together. How do you prove that? One, things like marriage certificates. If you are partners, evidence that you are living together. So prove it say okay. Bills na ebia water, gas, electricity, ebia modini and waso. Ebia na mobile chrome hano. more bank accounts. Definitely, bank accounts have come into the equation, especially for the student. But maybe a partner, so our bank account, what gather 2 years Uber for what gather the comma, who they are come and prove say, papa say, muti, more relationship, and now more warrior, and that is what they are looking for. And the last thing, so as a dependent, you shouldn't have the intention, to stay in the UK beyond any permission granted by to your partner. Internet say they don't want say ube apply for graduate visa or graduate route Now bet na seeing partner cry or why graduate route leave They don't want that. They want say as long as your partner remains here lawfully under that route yes for a longer excessive period. So that is the eligibility requirement for a partner. But if for a child, it's different. The relationship requirement under that is slightly different. The child must be a child of the parent, of course. Yes, who is applying for the graduate scheme. But also they look at things like the relationship. So the child is under the age of 18. There are suitable suitable arrangements for the child's care and accommodation. Bibia is under control. There's housing. There's enough money to care for the child. Then they are happy to allow it.
Okay. Mistress, because they said when you see a brow retreat, hey,
and yes, I'm Peter.
Hey, I'm glad. Anyway. Okay, so say we have 2 children under age of 18 who currently reside in Ghana. Would the children be able to join us under this route? And no the question of person who so more and more under 18 years or more Ghana or person who so betimi aka abeka wo mo ho ana e was a route ya e.
Oh, and unfortunately, if you look at what the relationship requirement is for children, unfortunately, you have to be in the UK at the same time. At the same time as the applicant. Not just say entry clearance application. Unti free Ghana emba parents who are from her. However, if you traveled with your parents when a father or mother was coming to study now, and no dear who had that, so you would meet the relationship requirement for dependent child. But so now, unfortunately, you can't apply to join parents in the UK through this route.
And na wasuma. Na to asusa say although I want to stay and work, I have always had a dream to pursue my masters in law. Would it be possible? I don't know I think my name is a question clear mawa. Although I want to stay and work, I have always had a dream to pursue my masters in law. Would it be possible?
Okay, yes, it would be possible because, as I said, this graduate route, amount that grace period to decide what you want to do. You can decide, say, you can also decide, say, to our education. So, come on, into the a say, obey the masters in law. So, can find
Okay. Koswa. I say I've got the 2 years graduate visa, and I absolutely love living in the UK. Can this visa lead to settlement? The person no.
Okay. Well, technically, it's not a graduate route that leads to settlement. Some of the routes are apply for. Let's say the 5-year partner route or the 10-year partner route is leading to settlement. Wait there, just 2 years. So we are postgraduate, and I said, okay, it's a PhD, I'm 3 years. However, you can't apply for settlement under this route. That's fine, indefinite under this route. However, if you have lawful residence, you can always switch from being on the graduate route to being a skilled worker or to being a partner, you know. So it gives you, as I said, it gives you that flexibility to decide what you want. Maybe enough, for example, only NHS na yejuma. Yeah. Now, Anna will graduate routes, no, only NHS na yejuma. And of course, with the NHS, they have that, some of the departments would have that Home Office sponsorship license. Uye juma ebia uye band 3, uye juma pa ana omupe or band 4, omupe sedi uye we juma no kama. Na omwa decide say no. Uye we juma said ye, uye very handy, uye obia ubetimi aye juma mana aye fe. Inti, we are going to retain this person. Not just say under the skilled worker route, no, to me at that point, to me switch it from being on the graduate route to the skilled worker route. Yeah. And the skilled worker route, we all know, say, that can eventually lead to settlement, depending on whether you meet all the requirements and suitability requirements. Yeah. Or the alternative, maybe in this case, the person has a partner, but let's say they are single, but yeah, we juma kama and I say, go school. By chance, no work on for. Yeah. You can then switch from being on the, what do you call it, the graduate route to the partner route. Come on. So there's always a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Mame emfa sa last question na fe mem call yenyan mo so di omo hwe omo so di omo diaba. We or say, what must I do to settle? I am now in job and employer has a sponsorship license with the Home Office. Okay, can I stay on? After this? After by applying for a visa as a skilled worker? Meaning, so what the person watching? I say, oh, where do my always say na? Nipa na oni ni ye adwuma no or sa sponsorship license ni bi oni Home Office. So person who say obetimi apply na wa visa for a skilled worker na. Meaning say is it clear?
Oh yes. Provided, look, at the moment there's even this care worker route. Yeah. There's also, of course, if you're maybe a nurse, for example, you can switch. You know, there's so many professions under that skilled worker list that if you are into, and the company or employer involved has the sponsorship license, you can easily switch to being a skilled worker. So it's so flexible. Ebia uriye school na ebia ejuma no emba. Sebi say uriye school la sometimes nyamia dum uriye ya na omupe odindindi. But sometimes, and so it takes time into uriye ya na wa apply for way. Now mouse a grace period no to search for jobs. To search na onya sponsorship license. Ejuma bia omuwo bia. Say and no one say, you know, I that off a fair farm. Let me a chance say
okay, 48 minutes past 10. You go high best storage media so 11 and until no what they want some neighbor now they are banner lawyer year no I feel like my may call a Facebook in your Clement menu share or say or your person who say are the immigration laws in London similar to the ones in Canada? One also the person who Emi was so a musha honina.
Oh, me share Canada laws among, but met me can say yeah laws in the strong. It has its own requirements, its own suitability requirements, and providing you are able to meet those rules, you don't have a problem at all. But I don't know if we run a similar system to the immigration system in Canada. I'm not too sure.
Okay, messages nisu ebim. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, I have said that sometimes no.
Hello.
Mpachoti menka.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello. Oh, on say me pacho say want to menka who call the other one. Call the WhatsApp number 0778 793 9958. No, Mr. Fremisi and honest. This one no. Say one to me. I can hear you, but you cannot hear me. You know, Fremi. What the other one is? Why, please? Thank you very much. Okay, Emi, whilst I train callers no, I'm on my bemuno. My main and next one. So okay, I'm in Pekikoi. Hello.
I'm watching.
Major super. Pacho, we didn't baby. I can free say possible.
We saw you for George class to because of Coventry.
Okay, Coventry. Pacho, question my lawyer. Maybe Mr.
Mr. Brother, UK national identity card and now, Mr. Rowe.
Yeah, what I?
Today, the Holland, they own national ID card. I had no national ID card. What had man?
National ID card. I mean, Pacho, we are no money.
Vacho, you nibi more. I think one of the previous governments, almost try to say or not, or more over here, a national ID card, but really didn't come into fruition. And to me, and yes, into what we have is our British passport and the leave to remain. Yeah, it's not here. So into we don't have a national, and was it a national ID card? We don't have.
Why?
You want to Mr. Rowe?
Yes. Hello,
Mr. Master Ochaton there. So, although indefinite one passport, that's a passport new, no, new passport in the man. Open there, Onya, today, card, Ribu, Hanama, possible now. I'll get a British passport and so.
Possible, Nipa Chrono, kita British passport and so.
Yeah.
Oh, I know more be a little bit difficult because once I look at a British passport, not just so you are also settled, into to have the two of them being. If we are the type of person who are Ghana passport are vigilant them one, na say a woo say me can vigilant and not one say stamp or sticker be a model Atari passport no. And no dear, I think so. For example, when you are going to Ghana, you can continually renew it, you clip it together, and even that, sometimes it causes problems. For example, now person uses sad documents now. A lot of the times, no, omonje,
no
problem.
Thank you very much. Okay. Say but then still I know bet me a friend said the no friend 0203-735-8820. Facebook so questions say then Virginia say how long does it take to acquire extra 2 years after you postgraduate your course and also
Yes. How long does it take?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. It's almost like how long is a piece of string? Yeah. What it means, let's say, as soon as you finish course, or before your leave expires, of course, then you make the application. I think with this graduate routes, there may be an opportunity. So we're in a super fast priority, and we in a super fast priority is within like 72 hours. They're able to get the decision to you, but you have to pay an extra cost for that in and about the region of £800. However, if you're applying for standard, well, I would say within 6 months, it could be longer. Once you make the application, within the 6-month period, to make the decision now, bro. And let's say you want it quickly, you want to use it for something, then you apply for the super fast priority if it is available. Okay. And within 72 hours, decision. So
for the sake of Oma Omutie, because radio no you be free so exactly 11 and for a year Abinelle Solicitors for Omo numbers and sana matwa questions so numbers no more office line no bet me from 0203-739-3309 0203-739-3309 omo office line and I say from mobile and I said they make us say crown screen so bet me afa numbers no free screen no so ti from mobile so 0782470 5353 07824705353 and no mobile I wait me afre Abinelle Solicitors for office line any mobile ni na so hia mo bia said de unim say emiti obeto ne boase na omo ahwehwe niema mu na de ekire osu bia na wayi ano de ama fefefe emi ye question ne so a nana agima ese nana agima me chia ba bia obi a very good pa oboa share programming all the time. Nanajima say, please, lawyer, I have 2.5 years limited leave to remain. Can I make application for my wife to join me in the UK? And also, so the question I will be saying, no.
Okay. Well, for your wife to join you in the UK, it would be difficult with the 2.5 years. That is because if you want your wife or partner to join you, you'd either have maybe a British passport, or you are settled in the UK, or, for example, maybe you're a family member of an EU national. So if you have 2.5 years under maybe the 10-year partner route, the 10-year parent route, or 5-year parent route, it's not enough because it's limited leave to remain. It's not enough to actually bring your partner under that route. But as I said, if you have indefinite, you're British, or you're maybe a family member of an EU national with some sort of settlement status, so pre-settled or settled status, then there's a possibility.
Okay. Abdul, how can I get sponsorship care worker job in the UK? Please, can you help us?
Yeah, so sponsorship it just depends on the care agency or the care company. So if that company or agency has a sponsorship license that has been issued by the Home Office, then it means that technically they could potentially offer you a job. We know, say, if they're going to offer you a job, it has to be have some specific requirements.
Yeah.
You have to be on at least £20,000 per annum. So you need to look for jobs online with employers with a sponsorship license and with a salary above £20,000 per year. That's what you need to be looking for.
Wow. Okay, they say the akane the say praise no edoso pa omo mu praise you ntino mame ever 1 or 2 bia esa man kan ombeka say my jealous ntino amomo dia na me fa praise ni bi eto emma. Okay, Mr. Also, officer man kind what the so I know because I think some can kind of be ready. Theophilus Forsen say good luck, Amy, enjoying your excellent explanation. Long live Abinelle Solicitors.
Thank you.
And then I'm home and I make a show. I'm here and I'm jealous. Okay, Kojo Dako, can you please explain about the care program the government is introducing? And and also so Kojo Dako dey also bet me achim kakra say care program be a government need introduce bet me achim kakra mana.
Okay, so this care program is the care worker visa route. Is of course you can apply as entry clearance. As I said, it's specifically for those companies that have the sponsorship license. Yes. That has been issued by the Home Office. Yeah. They're looking for care workers who are able to, secure jobs that have a £20,000 per annum pay rate. Okay, that's what they're looking for. And also, they're very interested, as per the rules, they're very also interested in the English language requirement, that you're able to pass the English language requirement. I personally think any sort of industry experience, so let's say ABA, we a healthcare assistant, we're Ghana, and I say we a carer, we're Ghana, or you have some sort of a role in the medical field, it would of course help you securing a job, or you have some qualifications, ABA qualifications may be professional or degree level qualifications in this area. Again, it will be very helpful.
Okay.
So these are some of the things
just
that
a sec,
I
please.
really
Just a
look
sec.
for.
Busia, what I will share your radio no esono said you would no you just 40 seconds to go. And you know yeah the can say that said that that ye ba will share na wutie program. Nyame adman next week Edwada send na ye besa aba besumo ewo legal hour dwumadi so kai say ye ne Abinelle Solicitors for na ye ba besumo nti nyame adman next week ye besa aba wa kwan so unfa number na any natural 0203759330 bomodin afre Abinelle for omo office na omo mua immigration sense mu nyina yeda se we aso a wudi etie ye na obetimi across over no aba online free radio no so anyway enti emi mame fasa akwanya na me mobo kakra na aka no so na afa mi so minja ma nkoto wadwuma so me pa chowa yes I will praise ni di ombeka se my jealous nti man fa ni nyina chichi ma okay Bronze Shamo say good morning Amy, continue to do a good job, God bless you. Appear okay and to them say I no need no they atwa edre edi ama no na yeah we so every and this man honum was look beautiful and always smiling nti me and no so na come out because one chim but me sure say we so be all there do the fa
thank you so much thank you
eti me share my kind I think some I can hey, and now women kind. Also, please, lawyer, what are the requirements if I want to invite my brother to UK? Requirements from my brother and requirements from me. And see, and also, so I know you're an adjustment, so they are outside the buy and no pursue whom me, but you wait me about so crabby Eddie.
Okay, but very quickly. Okay, it's an adjustment. Requirements for brother. Of course, he has to have the genuine intention to visit international or Bibia or back from her Ababe or Riensua or Bessa Ghana as Mujemu inti Ebiana or Yejuma or Ghana or Neopina Yejuma every month.
Mr. as a noise be Bema Fache Pana, you may be possible. I say, okay, Mammy to us.
It's he said, or Yejuma or Ghana, then he would need things like his pay slips for the period of 6 months, his bank statements for 6 months, any savings accounts for 6 months. And the American says, oh, Japadia, Sharomo say, oh, Japadia, inti, ebia land. And I say, dime be we see a home papers ninya, udi akahuako, ebia inso na trika kama, and who papers, udi akahuako. It might be say, Kolanso or Ghana. Birth certificates, letters from school. Actually, say, baby, I want to fan or na drop or responsibility or Ghana into usa ubakrum ha usa ako back again. Of course, ohiane Ghana booking so eka and for Nanajima na workroom hano or no bet me provided a letter of support. As in, so or inviting a copy of the passport, or better means so I provided evidence of accommodation. Nana or mortgage. So not exactly. So not or rented. Whatever be the case, or provided a no home. Now on top of that, so person oye no show kakra or the bank statements in Subaka home. Amana yehiam na address. Not only does the person have support in Ghana or the Bahano, once who wouldn't you into or person would share a very good time. What provided with savings accounts and now with bank statements, letter from employer. I just say you are more than capable. Say backroom ha mission and suka home. Okay. Into these are the things that they really look for. This is what they are looking for.
You. Wait, as I say, okay, I think it's a medical I can't honor. Okay, trust me, she's very good lawyer to me. My opinion, I want any Ghanaian to listen to her. Okay, and na say Shambo Guswa praise na Guswa Banentino. Say the boy abasu and say we are very good in Tino. Be after the nature Abinelle Solicitors.
Bless you.
Okay, afe Abiki Suli honomo. Was say she's very good and competent solicitor. Okay. When you put your trust on her, you will never regret. Internet is a praise in our negusu. Exactly. Big. Internet Clement is what that's so we in some nano edi amano efi. I think say aha and I did say na answer me about economic bibi or how the be chat to edi amaye na. So will be a person can be chat to and so
Yes, yes. I think so. We have to applications are, and I say appeals are. I say to me cannot cre. That's the first thing. So uba will lawyer anymore cannot cre documents are cannot cry FM. Ebi another documents crowd crown. Who wouldn't say documents near fake and or mo de call baby now mo check here. I bet me aba say documents crowd the ejuma no enti me enye ejuma fa baby anko. Let me know. Let my staff know. Let your lawyer know what you are working with. Well, because in that case, no, you bet me advise what point pass. So say, wait, okay, document we crowd to cry, it has no relevance. And I'll say, no, you can provide another document that has more relevance and is a genuine document. Into bar and stroke, just open up, feel free. Yay, Wahano, we are very welcoming, very open. You can trust us. We have a listening ear. Into bar, Bayetina say, na kano cry womb and dying. And I say, na enko yes say you mislead the court no and I say we are making an application with fraudulent documents wow inti just open up and feel free you know and we'll be able to help you.
Everything and na you better was say we aso with you when you atna ha say 5010 na be pem sabre nyame nhwa pa say dan da ye ba with you dwumedie me gidi say dwumedie so eboa wo e wo wakwan so nyina na say dem di kan no mema emimbra waje asi ho yi nyekwa say wo ba so a wo like ya eno no ya na eboa e ma Facebook so no e de a video no kwetri introduce microphone mo hwe enti no like na kire se wani gi program ne ho nti wo modin ya de wo ye ntwiaka enti de wo ya na se wo take so woni ma like ne wo ho wo take a no ye simple just quick na wa click so na de wo sin so hu enti ugly one there ye pe like and I love and now wow and no sa no man is na say ti ayekudo kakra enti no mesro wa so wonya like ya like my na share so video e be da GN radio e be da your page so went me and join here from the beginning now bet me akọ no akọ share at the same time bet me so share ama obi so etimi etie bi enti no ye be sa aba wa kwan so biem na wo twese ne na ya sa aba be sum wo liga our dwumedie eso na meka say me bom nsem ma emi pa because ne wa ya de na ni twi no hey wa ya de pa
so good
ebre bi atwemo na o ka unti the person chire na so I said why I say me God why I dey very very well and you know emi you do be see na ya to asinyame ya aduma next week why
no problem at all. Have a blessed week.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, watum. Hey, atumo, nyame, atumo, watum. Eya atum intina mitiasi, eya watum tina mewoho. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, watum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story.
I found it. I can't.
This is GN Radio UK.
Esiane kajanya seda. I refrain woni pa ho. Enso da me pa ya ne se. Mi remfi papa wa ya me. Esiane kajanya sedo. I refrain woni pa ho. Ade aba kona mesra ne se. Mi remfi papa wa ya me.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Mi friend baby amedi. O therefore one over to me on your way. I said, Miss Susu, Sissy, stand by and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. That's right. I said, me boom, pom, koshamechi. Baby, I'm a friend, and baby, I'm a day. Or therefore, one over to me on your way. I said, Miss Susu, Sissy, stand by and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. Empty money, money, I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, hey, money, money, I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, so you held me close, so closer than a brother, so closer than a brother. Truth is, I gave up on myself, cause my back was against the wall.
This is GN Radio UK.
But I gave you a call, and you answered my prayer at once. You made a way. But I gave you a call, and you answered my prayer at once. You made a way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Me boom, pom, koshamechi. Baby, I'm a friend, baby, I'm a D. Or therefore, one over to me away. Hey, now say me susu, sissy. Stand back and take account. Or therefore, wait there, it had to be you. Empty money, money, and I throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, hey, money, money, and I throw a salute, yeah, money, 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 I jump into chamo, money, young hey, money, 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 I don't throw a salute, yeah, money, and again, money, 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 I jump into chamo.